How good is cooking outside? Righto, first guys is the spice. Now the spice really sets this and makes it that Mexican taste. I'm gonna show you a little tip too. Coriander seeds and cumin seeds, they're whole still. We're gonna put them into a dry pan and we're gonna sort of just heat them a little bit until they sort of release their aroma and their oils, and that's gonna get an even better taste. So how long do we leave these spices in for? They're gonna tell you. You're gonna get this hit of aroma, and that is the perfect time to bring them out. Give them a little stir. And then I've got the paprika and the pepper. I was gonna whack that in too, you know. Heat that up, heat those spices up, give them a stir, pull them off, straight into the blitzer. And that is all that needs. Oh, smell that. Oil first. And just on a medium pan. So you want to get that to sort of a medium-high heat. Onions will go on. So we just sort of want to just start to cook these, because then we're going to add the Perino tomatoes, which we then want to, you know, they start to break down, and that starts the sauce for the baked eggs. All right, so now chorizo. This is Coles Deli chorizo. I've just diced it up. We're gonna add that in. And what happens with the chorizo is when it cooks, there's actually sort of spices and fats that are in that chorizo that are gonna create oil in the sauce for the baked eggs. So you wanna give that about, I reckon about 3 to 5 minutes until the tomatoes are blistered, the chorizo is a little bit crispy, and the onions, they'll sort of be translucent and cooked. So we're gonna chuck half our jalapenos in, our garlic, tomato paste. Righto, so 400 grams of the black beans go in. Righto, so we're gonna add our chicken stock now, 500 mils. Squeeze a lime. Give that a bit of a stir. Now what's gonna happen is it looks very runny at the moment, but that's gonna reduce, flavor's gonna intensify. That's gonna need about 10 to 15 minutes of just sort of bubbling away. Meanwhile, we're gonna chuck our corn ribs on. I've got it at 200 degrees, about 20 minutes. Just slide them on, separate them a bit. Best thing about these things is you put them in the oven and then you set and forget. All right, so you can see the liquid's sort of reduced right down now. It's thickening up. I like to put my eggs in when it's a little bit runnier so that, you know, they sort of boil the outside, but the yolk stays really, really runny. I love it runnier because I can get this tortilla and I can just dip it in and slurp away. I'm a messy eater, but that's what I love. And then I plonk that straight in there like that. Plonk is such a good word for dropping eggs into baked eggs. So we've just put the eggs in, Manchego cheese, sprinkle it over the top. That's gonna melt really well. And you can smell Manchego cheese straight away when it's cooking. I absolutely love it. Now the coriander sauce is there. You've got such a rich, tomatoey, spiced heavy baked eggs. Now I'm gonna make this citrusy, like earthy sauce with coriander, lime, oil, and then we're just gonna pour it on top, and it sort of just balances everything out a bit. Blitzer again. We're gonna go with some extra virgin olive oil. Oh, don't drop it, don't drop it. You should wash all your veggies, right? But if there's one that you absolutely must, it's coriander. It holds sand and soil like none other. Now we go in with the lime juice. Now you can make this as limey as you want. I love it because it really sort of balances all that out. It will be a bit of a pain to blitz it. But you'll see, if you just leave it like sort of sit, everything will run back down. And then you'll have sort of chunks of coriander through it, but then you will have this liquid here. So although it doesn't look fully mixed, I would leave it at that and just let it sit. And then look, you can already see, look at that greenness. And if you don't like coriander, I feel sorry for you. But you could also use parsley. You just want something with like that earthiness just to sort of balance everything out. All right, so I'm gonna chuck the tortillas in just to heat them up a touch. Now I'd put them in your oven with your ribs for like maybe 2 minutes. So these are about 2 minutes off being ready. They're just a little bit runny still. I'm gonna serve up the corn ribs. All right, so we go a dollop of creme fraiche, a little bit of coriander. I like a little bit more jalapeno, but you don't have to. Just a little bit of cracked pepper. And that's the corn ribs done. And the baked eggs, they're ready. So same thing, just get that creme fraiche, whack him in the middle, a few coriander leaves. You know, you've done all the hard work now, you've cooked everything, let's make it really pretty. So we just want to put it all around. Look at this. Come watch this, this is amazing. I'm gonna dribble that all over. That's gonna make it look pretty. Guys, turning these beautiful sweet little Perino tomatoes and Old El Paso white corn tortillas into a delicious family meal. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a go at it. Catch you later.